r/AskReddit. If you became a ghost, who would you haunt? Steve Harvey. Just before he fell asleep each night I'd whisper we're gonna play, Steve. The Museum of Natural History. I wouldn't want to haunt anyone. I would want to protect people. Wake them up in the middle of the night if a robber is in their house. Stuff like that. IDK I would complete my tasks and hope the imposter gets caught. People who refuse to wear masks to help reduce spread of COVID-19. Probably the person who repaired me. But hear me out, I want it to be like in A Christmas Carol, where I haunt him until he realizes his fucked up actions and actually become a better person instead of a lying piece of shit. Now I wish I could actually do this lol. My dog. She might actually appreciate it. Probably just fly around. My court of an aunt. Some scientist. I'd let him become famous, then all the scientists will come figure out a way to communicate with me so I don't gotta be so lonely. Ben Affleck. He knows what he did. Everybody. A new person every day. People who've hurt and abused vulnerable people. Ozzy Osbourne. Cause he wouldn't know WTF is going on. Those who harm the environment or those who torture animals. That sexy thing who flirted with me at work, but I was married. Now I'm dead and going to ghost hump you every night. Bosses. My ex and every dude she ever fucks. BC I like the idea of busting down the bedroom door mid. Just to scare the shit out of them every time. What type of ghost would I be? People who are hypocrites and have mob mentality. My mother. I'd make her hear the screams of all the kids she's tortured over the years. Again and again. And I'd probably make her hallucinate that she was surrounded by fire. Maybe she'd jump from her 22nd floor apartment. That would be a fitting end for her. My baby mama. Cause she a. My close friends. Just so I can continue to mess with them with small scares into the afterlife. The guy who cut me off with a middle finger on the highway. People I hate. The person who killed me in Among Us. China. My friends. So if I die and they're sad we can hang out and stuff. Bullies. Probably grab some cheap airsoft Thompson and cosplay as a Hollow Point for shits and giggles. Can I do it Raiders of the Lost Ark style? Full meltdown terror. Many people. People who use who instead of whom and he instead of him. Common answers would be your ex or the person you hate. But honestly, I'd haunt the queen. I'm very interested in knowing how she applies her hacks. Kim Jong-un. Then Boris Johnson. Then probably Kevin Spacey till he ends up committed. My stepmother. 10/10 sloth her. I might haunt my descendants, but I'd do my best to ensure that I'm benign and really only saying hello it's me Martipa your ancestor and I'll hope they'll have the same attitude as I would if one of my ancestors had the same idea. I would haunt any weeb but the thing is I make their anime waifu figurines come to life and act like their waifu. My first thought went to a certain Senate Majority Leader. Probably an exorcist because an afterlife. Just chill. Hop between people and places. Explore the word for free. People who believe in ghosts. Because people who don't will just say it's a wind or a rat. It's frustrating. Maybe just haunt the children in other people's basements. John Cena then I'll finally find him. A random family. If they could see me cause then I could pull really stupid stuff that makes them bored to have a ghost. Probably Trump to be honest. Probably dogs. Because I feel like they'd be cool with it. My ex-boyfriend. Because he believes in ghosts. Racists. Of course I'd change the course of American history real mayo and put us on the path towards world peace. My brother. Or my grandparents. Or be a chill Casper ghost and be friends with some random person IDK. Every corrupt politician in Washington, meaning 98% of them. Whoever kept me alive for way too long with breathing and feeding tubes, instead of pulling the plug. There's at least 15 people I can think of off top, and since as a ghost I have perceivably infinite time, I'm causing some night terrors. I would haunt a lot of random people. I would say, I know what you did, and then leave be. Your mom. My crush. I wouldn't haunt, I would just do things that are mildly an inconvenience. My stalker. See how he likes it. I would haunt either my little brother or one of my friend who would make fun of me for being short. If I did my little brother I would just try to scare the shit out of him. If I did my friend I would jokingly make fun of him being alive. This one kid John who made my 7th grade year horrible by saying some very pervy stuff, I'll never forgive him. Family. Attempt to communicate to tell them there is an afterlife. Then, anything. No restrictions. My celeb crush. So I could strip her down. Pajit from the local 7/11. Anyone. Probably just really bad people. Forever appearing out of thin air and whispering scary things into their ears. I'd just spend a lot of time watching attractive people in the shower. No one. The moment I die I think that gives me a pass to not give a anymore about anything or anyone. My husband. Keep him on his toes. I would haunt a McDonald's and scare children in the McDonald's place lol. The imposter that killed me. Japanese because they have haunted me. Can I alternate between my 2 childhood bullies? If not, I'll haunt the one who was in the NFL. I don't think he ever played a game since I fucked up his knee when we played town rec soccer as kids. Sorry not sorry.